My beloved child, come closer to me in this moment. I know you are tired. I know the weight you have been carrying feels heavier than your shoulders can bear. You have been running a race that seems to have no finish line, and often you feel as though you are running it entirely alone. But listen to my voice now. Let my words settle into your spirit like a soothing balm on an open wound. I am here. I have always been here. And most importantly, I want you to know this truth that will change everything for you. I have seen your tears. You often think that your pain goes unnoticed. You walk through your day with a smile on your face, pretending that everything is fine, hiding the turmoil that rages within your chest. You speak words of strength to others while your own heart is crumbling. You wipe your face before you step out of your room, masking the evidence of your sorrow. But nothing is hidden from me. I have seen the tears you cried when no one else was watching. I was there in the silence of your room in the middle of the night, when sleep fled from you and anxiety took its place. I saw the silent tears that fell while you were driving, overwhelmed by the pressures of life. I heard the stifled sobs when you felt rejected, misunderstood, and undervalued. Do not think for a moment that your suffering is in vain. Do not believe the lie that I am distant or indifferent to your pain. Every tear you have shed is precious to me. I have collected them. I have counted them. They are not signs of your weakness. They are the liquid prayers of a heart that is longing for its Creator. And today I am telling you that the season of weeping is coming to an end. The time of mourning is shifting into a morning of joy. I know how much you have struggled. I have watched you battle against storms that kept trying to knock you down. You have faced financial winds that threatened to strip you bare. You have endured the biting cold of loneliness even when you were surrounded by people. You have felt the sting of betrayal from those you trusted most. You asked me, why? You asked me, where are you? You asked me, how long must I endure this?
My child, I was right there. I was the strength that kept you from giving up completely. I was the invisible hand that held you when you thought you were falling into the abyss. I allowed the storm not to destroy you, but to deepen your roots in me. But now, the wind is changing. Can you feel it? The atmosphere is shifting. I am moving on your behalf in ways you cannot yet see with your physical eyes, but your spirit can sense it. I am preparing great things for you. You have thought that your best days were behind you, or that you were destined to live in this cycle of struggle forever. That is not my plan for you. I say to you today that I am breaking the chains of despair that have bound your mind. I am lifting the heavy fog of depression that has clouded your vision. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a victor in my name.
Whatever has caused those tears, whether it is a sickness in your body, a lack in your bank account, a fracture in your family, or a dream that seems to have died, I am speaking life into it right now. I am the God of the resurrection. I bring dead things back to life. I make a way in the wilderness where there seems to be no path. Trust me when I say that I am working. Even when I am silent, I am working. Even when nothing seems to be changing, everything is being aligned. I am moving pieces on the chessboard of your life that you do not even know exist. I am softening hearts that have been hardened against you. I am unlocking doors that have been bolted shut for years. I am orchestrating divine appointments that will propel you into your destiny. Your tears have watered the seeds of your future. Nothing has been wasted. The pain you endured has carved out a capacity in your soul for a greater joy than you have ever known. The loneliness you felt has prepared you for a deeper intimacy with me and for the right relationships that I am bringing into your life. The rejection you faced was my way of redirecting you away from those who were not meant to go with you into your next level.
So, wipe your eyes now, my precious one. Raise your head. Do not look down at the ground in shame or defeat. Look up. Look at me. I am your Father, your defender, your provider, and your healer. I am holding you by your right hand, and I am saying to you, do not fear, for I will help you. You are entering a season where you will see my goodness in the land of the living. The breakthrough you have been praying for is not years away. It is within reach. I am dealing with the obstacles that have stood in your way. I am silencing the voices of the accuser. I am healing the wounds of the past. Rest your head on my shoulder now. Let go of the need to figure it all out. You have tried to fix it in your own strength for too long, and it has only left you exhausted. Surrender it to me. Give me the worry. Give me the fear. Give me the hurt. Exchange your heaviness for my peace. My peace is not the absence of trouble. It is my presence within the trouble. And my presence is with you now, wrapping around you like a warm blanket, shielding you, comforting you, and loving you with an everlasting love. Listen closely, for I am about to reveal to you the specific barriers I am removing from your path. I want you to understand the spiritual battles I have been fighting for you while you slept. You need to know that the delay was not a denial, but a divine setup for a miracle that will leave you and those around you amazed.
I want you to open your spiritual eyes and see what I am doing in the invisible realm. While you have been worrying about the surface problems, I have been striking at the roots. You have felt stuck, not because you lack effort, but because there have been spiritual barricades erected against your progress. But hear me clearly. I am the God who breaks down walls. Jericho could not stand before my power, and neither can the obstacles in your life. Right now, I am commanding 7 specific mountains to move from your path. The first obstacle I am demolishing is the stronghold of fear and anxiety. This has been a tormenting whisper in your ear for too long. It wakes you up in the morning with a sense of dread. It tells you that bad news is coming, that you are not safe, that disaster is just around the corner. I am silencing that voice today. I did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. I am tearing down the intricate web of what-ifs that the enemy has spun in your mind. From this moment forward, when fear tries to knock on the door of your heart, faith will answer. You will walk with a new boldness, not because the world is safe, but because you know I am with you in the world.
The second barrier I am removing is the mountain of scarcity and debt. I know the pressure you feel in your chest when you look at your finances. I know the shame that tries to attach itself to you when you cannot provide as you wish. But I am your Jehovah Jireh, your provider.
I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. I am breaking the cycle of lack that has plagued your family. Do not limit me to your paycheck. Do not limit me to the economy of this world. I am opening streams of provision in the desert. I am giving you wisdom to manage what you have, and I am releasing favor that will bring increase from unexpected places. The spirit of poverty is losing its grip on your life right now. Prepare your vessels, for the rain is coming. Thirdly, I am removing the obstacle of toxic relationships and betrayal. This is a painful process, my child, but it is necessary. There are people who have been anchors to your soul, dragging you down, draining your energy, and killing your dreams with their doubt. You have held on to them out of fear of being alone or out of a misplaced sense of loyalty. But I love you too much to let you stay tied to those who are not going where I am taking you. If people walk away, let them go. If conversations go silent, do not chase them. I am pruning the dead branches so that you can bear fresh fruit. I am healing the wounds of betrayal caused by those who stabbed you in the back, and in their place, I am bringing destiny helpers, people who will love you, support you, and push you toward your purpose.
The fourth obstacle is the chain of past guilt and shame. You have been looking in the rear-view mirror for too long. You replay your mistakes. You relive your failures. You think you have disqualified yourself from my blessings because of what you did or what was done to you. My child, listen to me. My mercy is new every morning. The blood of my Son has washed you white as snow. I do not remember your sins, so why do you keep reminding yourself of them? I am shattering the chains of the past. You are not who you used to be. You are a new creation. Step out of the shadow of shame and into the light of my grace. Your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Fifth, I am confronting the spirit of infirmity and weariness. Your body and mind have been under attack. You feel drained, constantly fighting for your health, feeling as though vitality is leaking out of you. I am the Lord who heals you. I am breathing fresh life into your mortal body. I am rebuking the devourer for your sake. Strength is returning to your bones. Clarity is returning to your mind. I am removing the heavy cloak of chronic fatigue that has made even simple tasks feel like mountains. Receive my healing virtue right now. It flows from the top of your head to the soles of your feet.
The sixth obstacle is the wall of stagnation and delay. You have felt like you are walking on a treadmill, lots of movement, but no forward progress. You work hard, but the breakthrough seems elusive. That season of stagnation ends today. I am releasing a spirit of acceleration upon your life. Things that should have taken 10 years will happen in months. I am restoring the years that the locusts have eaten. I am aligning time and chance in your favor. Where there was a closed door, there will now be a gate thrown wide open. Where there was a no, there will now be a divine yes. And finally, the seventh obstacle I am destroying is the barrier of unbelief. This is the most subtle enemy. It is the voice that says, God does this for others, but not for me. It is the doubt that questions my goodness. I am performing a heart surgery on you right now to remove the stony heart of doubt and give you a heart of flesh that beats with faith. I am giving you the gift of faith to believe for the impossible. You will dream again. You will hope again. You will believe again. My child, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. The dust is settling. The debris is being cleared. The path ahead is opening up. Do not look at the size of your problems. Look at the size of your God. I am fighting for you, and I have never lost a battle. Now that the obstacles are being removed, the ground is ready. You are ready to receive. The harvest is waiting. Do not think that because the field looks empty now, it will remain empty. I have planted seeds in your life that are about to erupt into a glorious harvest.
Now that I have cleared the path and torn down the strongholds that stood against you, we move into the season of great restoration. You have read in my word about Job, how he lost everything, his health, his wealth, his family. Yet he held on to his faith, and I restored to him double what he had lost. I am the same God today. I am the God of the double portion. I am speaking restoration over your lost time. I know you grieve over the years that seem wasted, years spent in the wrong relationship, years lost to sickness, years wandering in confusion. You look in the mirror and wonder if it is too late for you. Hear me. I am the master of time. I can do more in one moment of my favor than you could accomplish in a lifetime of striving. I am accelerating your destiny. The dreams you thought had died of old age are being resurrected with new youth and vigor. You will not only catch up, you will overtake. I am speaking restoration over your family. I have seen the empty chair at the table. I have heard your prayers for your spouse, for your children, for your parents. You have cried out for their salvation, for their deliverance from addiction, for peace to return to your home. Listen to me. I am moving in your household. I am chasing down the prodigal. No matter how far they have run, my arm is not too short to save. I am softening the stony hearts. Peace is coming back to your dinner table. Laughter is returning to your hallways. I am rebuilding the ruins of your relationships, cementing them with a love that is stronger than before. Your house shall be called a house of prayer and a sanctuary of my presence.
I am speaking restoration over your finances. This is not just about money, it is about freedom and purpose. You have been a borrower, a slave to debt, constantly anxious about tomorrow. That is ending. I am raising you up to be a lender, not a borrower, the head, not the tail. I am rebuking the devourer that has eaten your harvest before you could gather it. Blessings will chase you down. Opportunities for increase will find you. But remember, I bless you so that you may be a blessing. As I pour into your cup, let it overflow to others. This financial restoration is to fuel the kingdom assignment I have placed on your life. And now, my child, lift up your eyes and look at the fields, for they are white for harvest. You have been sowing for a long time. You have sown in tears. You have sown in pain. You have sown in patience when you wanted to quit. You thought those seeds were lost in the ground, buried in the dirt of disappointment. But a seed must die before it can live. While you saw nothing happening on the surface, deep in the earth, the miracle was taking root. The season of weeping while you sow is over. The season of reaping with shouts of joy has begun. This harvest will surprise you. It will not come as a trickle, it will come as a flood. It will be a harvest of peace where there was anxiety, a harvest of health where there was sickness,
a harvest of clarity where there was confusion.
Do not be afraid of this new season. Sometimes blessing can be as overwhelming as the battle because you are not used to it. You have worn the clothes of mourning for so long that the robe of favor might feel heavy at first. Wear it anyway. You are royalty. You are my child. You were created for this abundance. I want you to prepare your barns. Enlarge your capacity to receive. Do not approach the ocean of my grace with a teaspoon. Come with an open heart, expecting big things. Stop speaking small words over your life. Stop agreeing with your limitations. Align your mouth with my promises. Prophesy to the dry bones in your life and tell them to live. This restoration is complete. I do not do halfway miracles. When I healed the 10 lepers, they were made clean. When I calmed the storm, there was a great calm. The work I am doing in you is thorough. I am healing the deep, hidden wounds that no one else knows about, the rejection from childhood, the words that cut your spirit, the trauma that silence kept in place. I am pouring the oil of joy into those cracks. You will be whole. You will be strong. You will be a testimony to the world that your God is faithful. You are walking out of the wilderness now. Can you see the promised land? It is right there in front of you. Do not retreat. Do not look back at Egypt. Do not long for the familiarity of your chains. Step forward. Cross the Jordan. The water will part when your feet touch it. I have commanded a blessing upon you that no man can reverse, no demon can curse, and no circumstance can cancel. Receive this restoration. Receive this harvest. It is yours. I paid the price for it. I desire it for you. Open your hands and say, "Yes, Lord, I receive."
As we come to the end of this time together, I am doing something profound in the spiritual realm. I am placing a seal upon you and upon the blessings I have released. It is one thing to receive a blessing, it is another to sustain it. The enemy, who comes to steal, kill, and destroy, has seen the favor I have poured out on you, and he will try to snatch it away. But hear my decree this day. What I have blessed, no man can curse. What I have opened, no man can shut. I am placing a hedge of fire around you, around your home, around your children, and around your resources. I declare over you the promise of Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is your heritage as my servant. Let the arrows of the enemy fly. They will not touch you. Let the storms rage. Your house is built upon the rock, and it will not fall. I am your shield and your exceeding great reward. I go before you to clear the path, and I stand behind you as your rear guard. You are surrounded by my presence.
I am giving you a new name today. You are no longer called forsaken or desolate. You are called Hephzibah. My delight is in her. My delight is in him. You are called Beulah, married to the Lord. Wear your new identity. Stop answering to the old names of your past failures. When the enemy calls you failure, do not turn around. When the world calls you weak, do not agree. You answer only to the name I have given you, beloved. In the days to come, you will see signs and wonders following you. You will speak a thing, and it shall be established. Your prayers will have a new weight and authority. When you lay hands on the sick, they will recover. When you speak peace to a chaotic situation, order will return. I have anointed you for this time. You are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are my masterpiece, created in Christ Jesus for good works prepared beforehand. I want you to hold on to this message. Let it play in your spirit when the world gets loud. Let my voice be the loudest voice in your life. Trust in my timing. Trust in my ways. Even when you cannot trace my hand, trust my heart. I love you with an everlasting love. I have loved you before the foundations of the earth were laid, and I will love you through all eternity. Now, receive this final benediction. Open your hands, physically and spiritually, to receive the fullness of my grace. I bless you and keep you. I make my face to shine upon you and am gracious to you. I lift up my countenance upon you and give you peace. Shalom. Peace in your mind, peace in your body, peace in your home. I bless your going out and your coming in, from this time forth and forevermore. I bless the work of your hands. I bless the fruit of your body. I bless your storehouses. You are blessed in the city and blessed in the field. You are the head and not the tail, above only and not beneath. Go in this strength, my child. The battle is over. The victory is won. It is finished. I love you. I am with you always. Amen.